Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be working on a snapper here. Actually, this is an old video that I made a while back. It's a 14 horsepower Briggs Stratton 33-inch cut high vac, and I'm going to be taking the control panel off to get to the throttle cable. I'll show you how you can remove the throttle cable if you want to. Also, we're going to show some linkage back towards the governor. What else we'll be showing? Be removing the gas tank as well. So it's kind of a long video, so hope you can get something out of it today and enjoy it. I'll get back with you later. So stay tuned. So I'm kind of getting sidetracked here. The governor is not working on this. I thought I could clean it up, the linkage here, and it's always ran. And I've been able to cut grass, but I've never really been able to use the choke that well. That's never really worked very well. So yeah, let me just show you here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the gas tank off. And to do that, just push this forward and then just pull it out. Probably need two hands, but we'll see. So yeah, just dislodge that little area there and just and that's all there is to it. The line probably, yeah, the line's still connected, but see how dirty it is back there. Let me show you that governor now. I'm going to clean that off, but before I do, let's go ahead and take this off. I don't have any more gas, I don't think, in here. But yeah, the governor here is just not working at all. And it does nothing when I So with the gas tank off, I'll probably get a better idea what's going on. So I'm going to clean this off and take a closer look. So after taking a look at the governor, noticed that a spring had fell off connecting the throttle to the governor. So I put that back on, but it still wasn't working right. And so I'm thinking the throttle cable has broken, so I'm going to take this cover off, control panel, and take a look at that cable. So to take the panel off here, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 screws, and those screws are 5/16. So let's go ahead and unscrew those and see what we have to do next. So with those 3 screws out of the way, looks like it's being held down by these lever covers here. And to get those off, there are screws, 1 in each. So if we can get a better look at this. There's a Phillips head screw on this side, and it's being held by a hex nut over here. So I'm going to go ahead and use a small flathead, maybe. Alright, so both those levers are off now. Let's go ahead and take the key out. Okay, there goes that brake. Just went through the hole here. That's the noise from the spring. So up here it's being held, so I can just raise this up. And I'm doing this with one hand and just push this over to the side. And so there is the ignition. You can just take, I guess, take this nut off here, and you'd be able to push that through to get to that, and pull it, and then bring it through under here, or however you wanted to work with it. So here's the lever, the throttle lever. It looks like there are a couple of more nuts here to get that off. I believe those are the same size. Let's see. Yeah, those are the same size. I'm just pushing it through. Pulling it under. And then to get this cable off, I'm just going to take a screwdriver here. Kind of open this up. Yeah, sorry about that. My tripod fell. Yeah, I'm just trying to open this up here. Alright, so finally got it off. It was a lot harder than I thought it was. Once I got it straightened out here, it still wouldn't come off, so I just got a screwdriver back here and just kind of popped it off. So that's free. So now I can just take the Z-bend, you see there, and just pull it straight off like that. And then to remove the cable, just from the back, just pull it out through the hole here, through the mower. But I'm going to try to repair this somehow. You can see where mine broke. Maybe you can. Right there. I'd like to solder it, but I don't think I can do that. So I'm going to try to make a repair on mine. Alright, so what I'm doing here is putting this back in, and let me show you what I've done so far. So the wire was broken, and so what I did was I went ahead and cut off this much of the Z-bend, the original Z-bend. And then once I did, I pulled this just off of the cable. And so I'm just starting from scratch here now. I'm starting over, I guess, with the wire here. And what I did was made another Z-bend in the wire cable, I used these wire cutters here to make the first bend, and then I held that with these needle nose pliers and then made another bend. So I went ahead and put it through that lever there, like you see. Then just pushed it in here and squeezed these two ends together with these pliers here. So that's secure in there. I've tried it now with the governor, and I'll show you that a little bit later. So I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together here and give you a demonstration of how it's working, and just a little bit here. I've got that lever back in place now, and it's down here at the low throttle, low idle, I guess. In the back here, the other end of the cable, throttle cable, I've adjusted it and set it by tightening this screw. You can see here we've got it in the low position. Over here would be the choke, higher throttle. What I'm going to do is take this off so you can see some of the linkage. You can see the governor and the where it's connected to the throttle, as well as the choke. And to take this off, there's 3 bolts. There's 2 on the side, one right here, one right here. And then there's one in the middle here. I'm not going to take it out. It's really pretty hard to get to. I do have it loosened already, but I am going to take these 2 off. Alright, I had to empty some storage. So yeah, I'm taking these 2 bolts off here. We're going to loosen this up so we can take a look at it. So I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to see. But you have the governor here, right here, right here. It comes back and forth on this track. Here's the other end of the throttle cable. It goes into this black piece here. The governor should be connected to the throttle, which is right there. Oh, right there. See that spring there? Okay, that should connect to the governor there. Now in my case, that spring came off and I could not find a place. I don't know where it was connected onto. It was just dangling free, so I couldn't find a hole in the governor. The only thing that I could come up with is, let's see if I can move it a little bit here. There's that black piece, I think, may have had a little loop on the end of it. Right here. I think there was a little loop right there. The spring was in too, and I think that loop broke off. So as you can see, I just got some wire there. Now, not recommended you do that. That's just temporary. But it has to be connected to the throttle someplace, otherwise it's just not going to work right. So, all right, let me try to using the throttle up here. That's not a very good image. So when it's pulled all the way back like that, that's going to be in the choke position, and forward is just going to be in the low idle or lowest throttle position. My mower is probably going to run like around here, and you can see there's the throttle or the choke linkage right there, that little right here. So when it comes into the choke, we'll hit that and pull the choke. Okay, let me show you from another angle here. Okay, here's another look at the carburetor over here. There's that throttle linkage. I was back there we were looking at earlier. See that, maybe you can see that spring. And then here is the choke, and the choke is right there. Oops, sorry about that. Right there. Choke linkage. And I'm not sure if I've got mine set right or not. The throttle. I'm still working with it, but I'm going to try to start it up here in a little bit and see what it runs like. I know my choke is not working, and I'll have to take the carburetor off to take a look at that. I just want it to run so that I can actually cut grass, but so I'm gonna, I don't know if I've got, I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to come all the way back here, but it is hitting that clutch, or that, I'm sorry, that choke linkage there, so I may have to adjust the cable. I think it's okay though, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna try to start it up, and then I'll probably put the panel back on if it's running halfway decent. Okay, here we go. May have to prime it with some gas, but let's see first. Make sure I get it in neutral. Nope. Here we go. Not bad. The real test will be though if I'm able to engage the blade and run the lawnmower and actually cut grass. So before I can do that, I'm going to have to put an idler pulley on, and got that on order. So anyway, I guess that's going to be it for putting on or removing throttle cable and some link up. I don't know how good that was because I'm still working on it myself. But anyway, hope something you've seen here has been helpful today with the snapper here, the 14 horsepower Briggs Stratton. And until next time, I guess, have a great day out there. Take care.